Hey guys, so I'm going to try something new this month. I have pick a card here. So yeah, if you guys want to pick the first, second, or third row of cards, go right ahead. I also have these Astral House cards at the bottom. So in addition to whichever one of these you decide to choose, you can also make a decision based on these. So perhaps you pick number 2, but you want one regarding your career. So perhaps you'll, watch both the first and second one. The second one is success. So yeah, perhaps you want to see a spread regarding your success, what you can do to, maximize your chance of succeeding. And the last one is marriage. So yeah, perhaps some of you guys are married or in a relationship. Perhaps you want to be in a relationship. Okay, so the first card is a Lenormand card. So you have the ship card, number 3. So yeah, the ship card does talk about traveling, possibly going on vacation. Perhaps your job requires you to travel. Perhaps traveling, moving to a different location, will maximize your chance of your career succeeding. Perhaps there's a town that, is known for your field, for example. But yeah, some of you guys may be going on vacation, possibly, taking a break from your career for a little while, or just traveling, Okay, so the 7 of coin. Yeah, very much a career-oriented card. 7 of coin does talk about hard work. It does talk about putting a lot of work into a project, into your actual job. A lot of the tarot cards are either the beginning of a job or, the successful completion of a job. 7 of coin is what happens in between. This man is definitely working in the field. He's not quite finished, So yeah, you may be, working very hard at whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I can't help but notice this ray shooting from behind him. It's going on his shoulder. It's like the universe, source, telling you that everything is okay, that it's always there for you, that everything has its purpose, Everything happens for a purpose. So if you are feeling kind of maybe burnt out, or if your job is maybe a little tedious, know there's always something you can do about it. Definitely talk to Source. Try to work something out. It's always there. Yeah, you have these butterflies here. Butterflies I definitely see as symbols of transformation. So perhaps there's something that you can do. Maybe try to seek out, a different career, possibly somewhere other than the city that you live in right now. It may very much benefit you. Okay, so the 2 cards underneath that are the 4 of Cups and the King of Coin. So the 4 of Cups, definitely talks about, possibly mild melancholy. Something may not exactly be going your way. Possibly concerning work. You have the King of Coin here. The 4 of Cups I definitely see as, it's possible that things are, maybe there are offers around you, or maybe you've been thinking about doing something about your career or relationship. This can very well be concerning a relationship. But maybe you're not following through with them. Maybe you're just thinking to yourself, it's okay, it's gonna get better. It very well may get better, but the 4 of Cups does usually talk about missed opportunities. It's possible that you're not looking into something as much as you should. Possibly a field, or maybe going to school, because there's definitely something here. The King of Coin is the final coin card. It's successfully accomplishing something, having to do with work, something that you set out to accomplish, perhaps getting that promotion or getting a certain amount of money that you feel very comfortable with. Yeah, you may possibly be dealing with a Taurus. I do see the King of Coins, the card of Taurus, also Capricorn, Virgo, also maybe an Aries. Yeah, late degree Aries. The 4 of Cups I do see as the card of someone who has their moon in Cancer, but you can also be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I also see the 7 of Coin as the card of Taurus. Yeah, I definitely feel there's something you can do. He looks like he's praying. Looks like he's hoping something, will change. And this cup in the corner is starting to manifest. It's starting to appear. So definitely keep an eye out for, opportunities that are coming in. The Four of Cups also talks about boredom, possibly having a monotonous job, something like that. But definitely talk to God. He looks like he's praying. Again, he's looking at the sky. Talk to the universe. Write down what you want concerning your career. Write down what your goal is. Yeah, perhaps traveling, perhaps going on a trip will inspire you. Give you maybe allow you to see things from a different perspective. Again, possibly inspire you. Okay, so the final card is the Cosmic Reading card. You have the Strength card, number 30. Yeah, I definitely see strength as, your talents. Perhaps you're very talented at something, perhaps somehow trying to develop it, maybe reading about it, will increase your chance of being happy. I'm going to read to you guys what this card means out of the book. Alright guys, so number 30, Strength. This card comes to you to remind you of your inner strength and courage. Although you may be feeling weary and hopeless this time, do not lose faith and heart. You are a lot stronger than you realize. Moving through this chapter of your life, you will understand the lesson of having to release your inner resistance and fears. By uncovering your true strength, you'll have the courage to move through it with clarity, understanding, and compassion. Your prayers for strength have been heard. Release all fears that are blocking spiritual guidance. Breaking down walls will help you see all the synchronicities and signs communicated to you. The spirit teachers of love and light wish only to serve the highest good for all, to offer guidance, love, and reminders of what you already hold within yourself. You hold so much strength, courage, determination, and perseverance. The first step in uncovering and embracing your true strength is to accept your current state, whether it's vulnerability, powerlessness, emotional fragility, or weakness. The second step is surrendering to that universal life force of love. Allow the third step, empowerment, to flow into your life naturally. Strength and empowerment will come. Use this chapter to find your deepest source of strength, to renew your faith, and to be all that you truly are, a spiritual warrior living in conscious freedom. Alright guys, the prayer associated with this card is Great Spirit. Guide me through this period. Give me the insight, courage, and strength I need to cultivate the source of strength already within me. One more time, Great Spirit, guide me through this period. Give me the insight, courage, and strength I need to cultivate the source of strength already within me. Okay, alright guys, if you picked number 2, so number 2 is success. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, so you have the number 20 card, Park. So yeah, traditionally in Lenormand, the park, it talks about possibly meeting with people, networking. In the original Lenormand deck, when it came out in the 1800s, parks were places of social gathering. People would go there and talk. So yeah, perhaps networking, talking to people. I definitely feel like you may possibly meet someone who will, usher in a new area of success for you. Yeah, very good. Okay, so the first card is the Hangman. So yeah, the Hangman does talk about, possibly being stuck. It is the card of sacrifice. So perhaps what you should do in order to succeed. It's just, it may possibly require some level of sacrifice for you, perhaps working longer hours or, learning something, going to school. It's a sacrifice that you have to make now in order to, benefit from it in the future. Yeah, you may possibly be experiencing this, this hangman energy, possibly with someone else, with maybe a significant other. You have this man, he's hanging from this tree that, seems to also, have a face. So yeah, perhaps you and your significant other are experiencing this together, possibly, feeling in a rut, feeling stuck. Yeah, perhaps, well, this is the card of, possibly, the universe asking you to look at life from a different perspective. So perhaps being a little bit more optimistic, perhaps being grateful, thankful for what you have right now, will increase your chances of success, rather than focusing on the negative. Put some of your energy into, being grateful for what you have right now, for the positive, and I really do feel like it will lead to success. I use the hangman as Neptune energy, so you can't be dealing with a Pisces, possibly even a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, guys, so the next two cards are, you have the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So yeah, the Seven of Wands does usually talk about, standing up for yourself, standing up for what you believe in. It does talk about there possibly being some level of opposition in your life. Perhaps there's something that you want to do, perhaps having to do with career, but maybe something is standing in the way. Yeah, this can be something that, this, with the park card here, maybe this can be another person. This can be possibly, maybe social anxiety with the hangman here, hangman being 12th house. But yeah, there's definitely something standing in the way. But, you have the Ten of Cups here. Ten of Cups is arguably the most positive minor pip card. It is, being very happy, very content. Yeah, this can be you possibly fighting, he's standing in front of this castle here, and he's protecting it, from this, these enemies down here, possibly trying to invade the castle. So yeah, perhaps this is you doing what you can to, keep this, staying in your life, or doing what you can to get this, Again, if you're possibly, single, I definitely feel going out with the park card here, going out, talking to people, maybe going to an expo or some sort of workshop, maybe a meetup group. You'll meet someone who will mean very much to you. Yeah, you may possibly be a Leo, or someone who you're dealing with may be a Leo. I do see this card of Leo, and you also have this cat here. Yeah, I do see the hangman as the, again, the card of Pisces, and the Ten of Cups as the official minor pip card of Pisces. Specifically someone who has their Mars in Pisces. But yeah, overall very good. This is definitely there. Perhaps it's just a matter of, standing up and taking it, Okay, so the card that you guys have is the number 33 card, Transformation. Alright guys, I'm going to read to you what this card means out of the book. Okay, transformation occurs in nature's cycles all around us. Birth, death, and rebirth. These cycles are not feared when we are able to observe the transformation and beauty in change. If you have drawn this card, you are also going through a beautiful transformation of self. This process can be challenging and difficult at times. Not knowing what is ahead of us can seem daunting, and you may feel you are unraveling. Have no fear or concern. You are embarking on a remarkable journey that will invoke and touch your soul. This is a time when patterns, habits, and old belief systems are challenged and transcended. The butterfly is slowly emerging from its cocoon, which it once found stable, safe, warm, and secure. For many years, you have been playing it safe in all areas and facets of your life, but now you find that things are happening around you that challenge your way of being. You wished for more, did you not? You hungered for greater understanding, greater clarity, and greater and stronger connection to the mystery of the divine. The caterpillar has had its day. It has experienced all it needs to experience, and now the time has come for the butterfly to emerge. The beauty you bring into this world with your unique colors and flight will be so very inspiring. With your radiant beauty and courage, you will raise the vibration of this earth to greater octaves of love and light. Okay, guys, the affirmation for this card is I am courageous as I embrace this transformation with love. One more time, I am courageous as I embrace this transformation with love. Okay. Okay, for those of you who picked the third row, so again, you have the marriage card. But, this can be regarding marriage of ideas, possibly, moving in with someone, something like that. Okay, so the first card you have, Lenormand, is the ring card. So yeah, the ring card definitely does talk about commitment. It talks about contracts, possibly, signing a lease with someone, or whether it's for a home or for a car or something like that. But yeah, if you guys are thinking about getting married, it seems that there's definitely an opportunity here. Yeah, very good. So the first card you have is the Magician. Yeah, very good. For those of you who want to be in a relationship, there's definitely something here. The Magician is all about opportunities. It's all about, using what you've learned in your life to, create your future, create a good future for you. Yeah, it doesn't matter how old you are. This Magician in this card is very old. He looks to be in his 70s and his 80s. So definitely don't let age, get the best of you. Yeah, I feel like, he does have all these magical glyphs all around him, and around him here. So perhaps learning something, maybe learning something about yourself, maybe, going out, maybe to a workshop, an expo, somewhere where you learn, you may very well meet someone. Yeah, possibly a very good friend who, is part of your life for a very long time. Yeah, if you don't have this right now, the universe is telling you that, you can have it. You are the Magician. You can make magic happen. Again, regardless of how old you are. Okay, so the two cards underneath it. Okay, so you have the Magician again. And you have the Six of Swords. So yeah, the Six of Swords is all about progress. It's all about movement towards something that is better than whatever it is that you're coming from. This can be actual traveling. This can be traveling possibly to improve your life, to create something new. Magician's all about creation, manifestation. So yeah, this can very well indicate possibly, moving. Maybe moving to a new town. Maybe moving, switching careers. May lead to this new relationship, or possibly the strengthening of the relationship that you're in right now. Perhaps you find a new job that maybe doesn't pay quite as much, but you're with your significant other much longer. Yeah, Six of Swords is certainly the card of progress. And I feel that it's you that initiates it. You're the one who wanted it. The Magician can have whatever he wants. There's no limit. And again, he looks rather old. I always tell people when this card comes up, this always means, progress in something. The female in this card who's at the front of this boat, she looks rather pale. There's this one here who looks relatively sad. She's looking at the ground, but this one here, she looks hopeful, but she's still pale. So I feel like it's maybe a little scary for you to think about. Changing something in your life. It might be very comfortable. You may feel like it's very risky, But my advice to you would be, again. Anything that you want, you can have. So affirm to yourself, write it down on a piece of paper, and talk to the universe about it, talk to source about it. I feel this card here, it may be a little scary, but it will be worth it. Yeah, I do see the Six of Swords as the card of Aquarius, specifically someone who has their Mercury in Aquarius. If you have your Mercury in Aquarius, it indicates that you are either a Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces. So you may be dealing with one of these signs. The Magician is, of course, Mercury ruled. So you have 3 cards of Mercury here. So definitely communication is emphasized here. Yeah, I do see the Magician card as the card of Virgo and Gemini. So yeah, they may play a role in this. You may be a Gemini or Virgo. Okay, so the card you have is the Limitless card. Number 20. Yeah, very good. Yeah, in traditional tarot decks, the Magician has the infinity symbol, which is the 8, a sideways 8. I don't see it on this card, but, it is, to symbolize infinity, like the sky is the limit. And you have the Limitless card right here. Okay, I'm going to read you guys what this card means out of the book. Okay, guys, number 20, Limitless. Don't conform to the beliefs of others. Live your own truth and share this with the world with love. Through this card, limiting beliefs and conformity are being addressed. It's so easy to get caught up in the material world with its illusionary expectations, false sense of security, and living our lives in what society deems as perfect societal bubbles. People get lost in the games and falsity of their everyday monotonous existence. Living a life to the expectation of society is just as restricting as living a life in prison. There's only so much room you have available to move freely before the walls of the cell are felt. If you are drawn to this card, you are being asked to reflect on your life and the walls that inhibit you. These walls are made up of limiting beliefs that prevent you from following your heart and reaching your dreams. Limiting beliefs that stem from childhood experiences and expectations, which keep you locked in an invisible cell. Do not let the limiting beliefs and expectations of yourself and others confine you. You were not born to be imprisoned. You were born to fly, to sing your tune, and dance your dance. You were born to truly live and experience this life in all its blazing glory. Reach for the stars and follow your dreams. You have the strength and courage within you to break away from the societal expectations and follow your own guidance and intuition. It is time to truly acknowledge the magnificent soul you are and break free from the binds that have held you back. You will be amazed by your own power and motivation. Okay, guys, the affirmation associated with this card is I am ready to create a life of my own choosing. I am ready to create a life of my own choosing. Yeah, very much in line with the 2 Magician cards that popped up. Yeah, overall very good. Okay, guys. Yeah, I hope this helped. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis.